at noon. Got a little heat wave to deal with here.
Just a little, but
later on in the week.
It'll carry on and be really good weather, though, for the Greenwich Art Fair. 76 years. It's a long-standing event. It is a great one, too.
It is, yep. I haven't been around that long, but it's been around a long time. And
Carrie Johnson with the Rockford Art Museum, the curator at the Rockford Art Museum. You've been to plenty of them, and this thing continues to grow, doesn't it?
It does, and you know, every year we're hoping for good weather, but we always have a good turnout of wonderful artists and vendors.
How many artists you got this year?
We've got over 80 artists and vendors.
Now, are these artists chosen, or they have to go through a so-called audition process?
Yeah, it's a juried process. So it's a fine art fair. So it's really amazing artists, and we get every medium that's coming in. So we've got jewelry, woodworking, glass, painting, so there's something for everybody, we like to say.
We got a little slideshow here. Let's take a look at
some of the things.
What pottery?
Pottery,
yeah. And that's
some mugs.
Yep, which is always beautiful. I love the ceramics and pottery that we get every year.
We do have a good collection.
What do we got here?
That's a necklace. That's a beautiful pendant. So we've got a lot of great jewelers that come in that are working with fine metals and nice materials and stones. So beautiful jewelry.
Oh man.
Paint.
That's mixed media.
That looks like there's that paint. What is that?
It's a mixed media, so it looks like there's buttons and some
string,
yarn.
Yarn on a canvas, probably, maybe.
Yeah, we also have some.
I think we need that in the studio.
I think so too. Hey, I'm already shopping. I like it. Oh, this is really fun. This artist does portraits of musicians.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's really fun. That's a really fun booth.
I may have spent a little bit too much money at that booth in the years past.
And there's
this is photography.
And
what's amazing about they don't use any Photoshop.
Wow.
So it's all lighting that they do, and they set up these great shots, long exposures, and it's just beautiful work. They win awards a lot just because they're so great.
Oh.
It's a beautiful light. It's done with driftwood. So again,
it's like a mixture of sculpture and practical
100%,
element. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
So a little bit of
everything.
Yeah. I mean, you go there and you're like, I didn't know I needed this great lamp today.
Exactly.
Trucking down the street with a big lamp. It's great.
And then it's $5 to get in.
$5 cash.
So bring
we always
cash.
say that. Please bring cash. Yes.
Cash. No card. But you have food vendors as well, and all the
Maureen
other
walked
things.
off with all my cash. So.
You lose a bet, but not your cash.
Kind of, basically. But people can, also go to food vendors, and there's other options too.
Yep, there's food trucks. We've got Point Bar. We have a champagne bar, which is always really fun. Grab a mimosa and walk around the fair. And we've got Village Pub. We've got Pig Minds that serves up some beer. So we've got a great kids tent. So really it's very family oriented. We have music that starts at 1 both days. Rock and Roll Institute is our headliner on Saturday night. Starts at 6. So it's always fun seeing the kids doing Rock and Roll Institute.
That Rock and Roll Institute, if you're unaware, is a group that takes wannabe musicians and teaches them and puts them in a band
in 1 week.
In 1 week, and then boom, they're playing songs.
It's like the School of Rock, but our own version.
Exactly. Yes.
That's what's so fun about it.
So the art, it seems like it has grown into much more than just, hey, here's a bunch of very talented artists here.
Right.
You can just sit and enjoy a great day.
Yeah, we like to say art is in everything.
Yeah.
Music, food, creative with kids. So it really is an all-encompassing fine art fair.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I also, over the years, as I keep mentioning, I may have purchased 1 or 2 items that I probably didn't need, but I needed them,
Yeah, you're going to need more this year.
Exactly. So if somebody buys like a big piece, are they able to go in and out, put in their cars, come back? How does that process work?
Absolutely. So if you have a ticket, you can always come back the following day. You just need to make sure that you grab a ticket on your way out so that you can present it again the next day.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
So that way you have kind of dual admission.
$5 for the whole weekend.
Oh, that's
whole
fantastic.
weekend,
Even
okay.
better.
Yep.
All right, so, and it starts 10 o'clock both days, 10 to 6 on Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday, and yes, $5 cash and cash only
Whole
is
weekend.
your admission. And then, yeah, $5 for the whole weekend. Parking, because you're in the parking lot, so there's
Where
no
should
parking
people
at
plan to
Riverfront
go?
Museum Park.
So we've got some good street parking around there, but also
Mm-hmm.
we have some local partners that have offered up their parking lots. So there will be signs for Greenwich Village Art Fair parking. So just take a look out for those signs around our campus. So,
Okay, all right.
Yep. So there's plenty of street parking as well.
Okay.
And it's perfect because then if you miss one, just go in the loop.
Exactly.
You can just keep going.
You got it. Just keep
Go
on
around
driving.
until you find it and loop right downtown.
You still run into people enjoying the burpee lawn days of the art fair, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's all of our events are kind of like that with the Young Artist Show and Greenwich.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of our events have been around for so long that people just have great memories of it for so long. So we love hearing those stories.
I mean, 76 years, it's had a lot of phases and things that have come and gone. What are some of the biggest transitions, even since you've been working with it?
You know, I would just say the way that we've kind of expanded the footprint, and the artists are always changing. And adding food trucks has been a really fun dynamic. The music's always changing too. So I would just say the artists have changed, the music's changed, everything's kind of changed, but it's always had the same core value of celebrating fine artists. So we love being able to celebrate these artists and bring in, 4,000 to 6,000 people every year just to see these artists. So it's just a great celebration.
And when you go there, ask Carrie when the museum's going to open again, because it's getting close.
Mid-November.
Mid-November. There you go.
was like,
That's
soon
fingers
enough.
crossed for a mid-November reopening.
Rockford Art Museum will be back.
It's the Greenwich Village Art Fair this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at Riverfront Museum Park. $5 cash admission. GreenwichVillageArtFair.com for a look at all the vendors and artists that will have their works on display. We'll be right back.